Welcome. It is time to use YouTube to explode our real estate. What is going on? Our real estate business. So I'm going to show you how to take over a real estate market. Now, these are going to be very tactical things that you can implement in your real estate plus YouTube right now. So this is not theory. This is things that are working right now that are going to help you grow your real estate business. As you're coming in, a like is going to go a long way. Share this with somebody that needs this information. So let's get into it. We're going to get into domination right out of the gate. So take over a new real estate market with YouTube. Number one. What's going on? Number one. All right. Let's start off with searching for let's start using titles that people are actually searching for. This is what you often hear with SEO. But here's the thing. We are titling in such a way that it's going to hit YouTube, that's going to hit Google, that's going to hit any large language model. What you're going to start seeing is as you get more and more content out there, a lot of people are going to take up your stuff as resources. So your information as resources, whether buyers or sellers are searching for something of value, let me rephrase that, whatever the buyers or sellers are searching for, you're able to create content around. These are questions that you're getting on the phone right now. These are questions that you're getting in email right now. These are questions that you're getting in DMs. So why not take these questions and make a YouTube video around them? And here's an interesting tidbit. Why not make titles that people are searching for? Why not make the titles like how to buy a house in Dallas, how to buy a house in Orlando, how to buy a house in New York City, how to buy a house in Raleigh. These are very simple ways to get right where you need to be in front of a buyer, in front of a seller that's ready to go. So titles are absolutely vital. Second thing that we have to get right, if you're going to take over any real estate market with YouTube, we need to work on our thumbnails. At this point, you should under no circumstances be doing your thumbnails yourself. Hire somebody, go to Fiverr, go to Upwork. Of course, we'd love to work with you here at Creator Agents. So if you go to thecreatoragent.com, you're going to see what we can provide for you, not just from a thumbnail perspective, but a strategy perspective that's going to generate you clients. On average, our channels are closing 2 transactions a month through YouTube alone, right? So creating click-worthy thumbnails is a big must right now. So as far as your thumbnails, they need to have some high contrast. They need to be easy to read. It's having your logo from your brokerage, having a bunch of interesting cursive on your thumbnails where it's not readable is a waste of space. Make it emotionally engaging. Allow people to see that that thumbnail and feel something. Allow them to actually get captivated or get curious about the thumbnail itself or your video itself. And having didn't be clear, right? So having all this cluttered text, small fonts that just makes it again busy is a really good way to not stand out. It's a really good way for when somebody sees that thumbnail, they don't even give your video a second look, second chance, automatically clicking on to the next video. Second thing, creating click-worthy thumbnails allow you to break into YouTube a lot faster. So again, titles so vital right now. You can go into all of your videos currently and retitle them. So oftentimes we put the street address if we're doing property tours. Wow, property tours. Let's title it into something that is actually watchable. Create a click-worthy thumbnail. Now, number 3, we have to hook viewers in the first 30 seconds. If you are opening up your videos with, hey, my name is Jaime Resendiz, welcome back to the channel. I'm really glad that you're here. I did this, I did that. Hope you're well. Let's talk about this. If you're starting your videos out that way, you are going to have so many people click off your channel within the first 30 seconds. Because keep in mind, whenever somebody logs into YouTube, your video at some point in time gets shared by YouTube. So YouTube is promoting you. So let's say your thumbnail did half the battle. It's all right. Well, the thumbnail was interesting. Your viewer's like, okay, what's this video about? They read the title. Okay, well, this thumbnail is interesting and this title seems to cover a topic that I'm interested in. When they click on that video and they get introduced to you for the very first time, what first impression are you going to make? Are you going to make an impression that is very boring, very non-professional, very not engaging, not appealing? That's going to allow people, or it's going to have people immediately click off to another video, right? So instead of starting out, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're glad you're here, blah, 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 all this other stuff. Hey, are you thinking about buying a home in Dallas? Let's break everything down that you need to know step by step. Get right into it. You can introduce yourself later. In fact, you should be introducing yourself later to give context on why this matters. But first, you got to give them what they want. They didn't click on your thumbnail and your title because they wanted to see more about you. They wanted to see what it was about them, right? How can you help them in this particular case? So hooking viewers in the first 30 seconds. So the metric that YouTube itself gives you is in the first 30 seconds, you need to retain at least 70% of your audience. That is the metric that YouTube itself gives you. Keep viewers watching longer. So the longer people watch, the more YouTube pushes your video. It's that simple. So start using jump cuts, to use visuals to break up the long sections, the monotony of a video, especially if you're doing a talking head video. Add lower thirds, add text overlays, add graphics, add things that enhance and complement the points that you're making. Especially if you're using numbers, if you're talking about this amount to buy this house, if you're talking about this percentage to qualify for X, Y, and Z loan, use those numbers on the screen, because people have a very hard time visualizing or understanding numbers. So you visually showing them the breakdown of the math is huge. So you were saying, well, if you're looking for a $300,000 house with a 4% interest rate and you take a 5% down, and if you start rattling all that up, people are going to get confused. And the moment that people get confused, get frustrated, they're going to click off your channel very, very quickly. So that's something that you need to be very mindful of. Adding text, adding overlays, adding something that's going to break up the monotony is huge, and encouraging people to stay longer in the video, teasing out something that's going to happen in the future is great. Right? It's a way to keep people on your videos longer. So as you're going through and are sharing what you need to share, remind them, hey, I promised you the number one way to save money on buying a home, or when you're buying a home. So I'm going to share with that, but first I need to give you context, right? So teasing that next step out is going to help you, once again, retain your viewers a lot longer. If you can, as we're seeing here, if you can title your videos in a way that people are actually going to be finding your videos, create click-worthy thumbnails, the reason for people to click on your video. If you're providing a reason to stay on your videos within the first 30 seconds and keep people watching throughout the rest of the video, you are going to take over the real estate market in your space. Doesn't matter if it's Sacramento, doesn't matter if it's Houston, doesn't matter if it's Oklahoma City, doesn't matter. Any real estate market is approachable right now. It doesn't matter the YouTuber that's creating in any of these markets. It really doesn't. You right now as a real estate agent have an opportunity to take over any real estate market on YouTube, period, point blank. If you take these 4 things to heart and actually implement them in your content, you will see a rise in your growth, and you're also going to see a rise in your bank account, because people will turn from viewers into clients very, very quickly. Well, outside of that, I appreciate you for coming in. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for attending our live stream, and I will see you later.